get right to it. So we will be measuring out our oils. Please make sure your area is clean, is wiped clean. You want it to work with a clean space. You do not want to work with a table where there are too many things on it. Also, you'd want to clean everywhere with bleach water or ethanol or isopropyl alcohol. This is my 99% alcohol. I use it to wipe down everything from the slab, my jugs, the spatula, the measuring scale. You want to work with everything because you do not want to get germs in your product, right? So we will be going ahead to measure now. Let me just reset this. Okay, so the first oil we'll be measuring is our castor oil. We are doing a 3,000 kilograms of oil for this. The lye and water solution will make it up to 5 kilograms. So we'll be measuring 5% of castor oil. So 5% is 200 grams. Now we will be measuring our palm oil. We will be measuring 600 grams of palm oil. I really love palm oil for the keratin. It has great skincare, skin benefit, guys. So you really want to take advantage of this in your soap or in your soap. So I'll be adding palm oil at 600 grams. Okay, we are almost there. You really want to measure accurately. Okay, that's a 601, so we are still good. Also, I am using oils according to the availability of the oils in my region. So if you have if olive oil is cheaper to purchase in your region, you would want to make use of olive oil because then it will be economical to use that. We'll be measuring 600 grams of palm kernel oil. This oil is very rich, guys, and it really doesn't cost a lot in Nigeria. It costs about $2 for a liter of this oil. So lastly, I'll be measuring my canola oil at 1,600 grams. Okay guys, this is the crock pot we will be making our liquid soap in. My crock pot just cost about, say, 20,000, between 12 and 20,000 naira. You get a really good crock pot. Also, you do not want to do this in a regular pot. You need a crock pot. You do not want to do this in a regular pot. It doesn't work. You need a crock pot. I will be combining my oils in my crock pot just to really heat it up a bit before my lye water solution is ready to go in the oil. Okay, so while we're waiting for the lye to cool a bit and for the temperature of the oils to also come up a bit so they can be within 10 degrees of each other, I want to state that you want to make use of a crock pot when making liquid soap. You should not make use of your regular pot, guys, even if it's coated. If you do not have a crock pot, you are not ready to make liquid soap. Also, while the oil heat up a bit and the lye water solution come up, you can use the opportunity to clear your work area so that when you start to make the soap, you do not have a lot of things littered on your slab. So I'll go right ahead and clear and do that. Okay guys, so I'll be checking the temperature of the oils and the temperature of the lye. It should be within 10 degrees of each other. So we have 49.2 degrees Celsius and we have 57.2 degrees Celsius. So we are good to go. After you immerse your stick blender into the oils, you want to tap so that you get rid of the air bubbles in the pot. So I'll be adding my lye shortly. About 5 to 10 minutes. So we're still blending. We are almost at the stage where we leave the soap to cook. While you do this, you want to keep the pets away, the kids away, so that you can minimize the risk if at all there's any accident. Well, we are almost there, guys. It's already turning into a pudding. It turns into a pudding so fast. I'll just be using the stick blender to give it a nice mix. You can also use your spatula to do this. Timer for 3 hours. I will be coming back to give this soap a good stir every 30 minutes. So I'll be covering it to cook now, and I'll be back in 30 minutes to stir the soap so it can really cook all the way through. So this is the first stir. You really want to stir. So it looks like a pudding. It looks really pretty. So our liquid soap is all done. It is cooked for 3 hours straight. So this is what it looks like. It looks really nice, and we'll be letting it cool down, and I'll be showing you how to properly dilute it. I already pre-measured my liquid soap paste and my I already boiled my distilled water. So what I'll be doing now is I will be pouring the distilled water into the liquid soap paste to melt it and get like a really nice liquid consistency. Kindly note that this is 100 grams of liquid soap paste, and we will be adding 400 grams of water, because you are supposed to mix, or okay, I usually do a 1 part soap to 4 part water, but some people do 1 part soap, 3 part water. Depends on what works for you guys. So let's do that. So guys, I have set aside my water and soap paste mix. I will be measuring out the other ingredients I am going to be adding to my shower gel. You can see it really looks really liquid. It's not at a gel consistency just yet. We will be adding the other ingredients shortly. Please note, I'll be putting the recipe for this product down in the description box of this video. Kindly check it out if you would like to create this video at home. Here is my ingredients list by the side. I'll just be looking at that and pre-measuring. So let me reset my scale. So you need to mix your xanthan gum, guar gum, whatever gum you're using as a thickener, whatever thickener you're using, let me put it that way. You need to mix with glycerin, or if you are going to be incorporating extra oils into your shower gel, you just need to give it a good mix. You don't want to dump it straight into the gel. It will clump up and not look nice at all. A very important component of every product is preservative. This is Germal Plus. You need to use some sort of preservative in any product that is a combination of water and oil, so that you really prolong the shelf life of your products. So I'm just going to be adding my preservative at 0.8% of the product, and I've done that. I'll be adding fragrance to this mix also at 0.5%. Okay, so I have measured out all my other ingredients into this bowl. I'll be adding it to my soap paste and water mix shortly. But what we want to make sure first is to make sure that the soap paste has really dissolved in the water, so that we have like a nice thick consistency when we add the other ingredients. So we'll just be waiting for this. Also, I'd like to note, before you dump this into your soap and water mix, you want to make sure that the soap has really cooled to below 40 degrees Celsius, because these ingredients are heat sensitive, guys. You do not want to cook it, you want it to remain active in your product. So, okay guys, so let's check the temperature to be double sure. This is 39.4 degrees Celsius, so we are good to go. Our soap paste has fully dissolved. Also, if you want to get rid of the bubbles on top, you could just spray your alcohol and bubbles all gone. So I'll be adding our other ingredients in the mix. Okay, now I will just be blending it so that all the ingredients can really come together. See how it has really thickened? Now, it's not like a really pretty orange color. We have our budget. I really cannot get over how nice and really thick this looks. I would like you to like, share, and subscribe for more of this kind of content from